Alrighty, guys, this is part 3. I leave my past videos. Now I have more time. I have the time now. Yeah. That's why I know this phone can go for like 5-6 hours. But I can't speak for 5 hours. That's too long. The most I've done was 3 hours. But this video might be maybe an hour and maybe 45-minute video. I'm done here. Yeah. Yeah. So you'll make some changes. Yeah, for example, when you read the book, Tactus and them do flips and everything. In the movie, they're not going to do flips. Erethet has an axe. For the movie, Erethet has a long sword. That way you get better fighting. The actors, I don't want them doing flips in the movie. That'll be a bit silly. They're badass fighters like Aragon. Think of Aragon on steroids for the fighting. They're the badass fighters. The Zanes are trained in Zane arts. But they don't do flips. People tell me, Ivan, don't do flips. Flips are stupid, yeah. In the book, that's fine. But for the movie, I'm not going to have them do flips. But they're badass fighters. Samsara? So Peter might push a War of Erethat. Yeah, he might. I'm like, Peter, I don't want War of Erethat. I don't want a PG-13 Erethat. Peter's, I want to make the movie for PG-13. I'm like, Peter, I don't want Zane's PG-13. If you make it PG-13, you're going to defeat the purpose of the story. In the book, they call Erethat the devil king of the south. He feasts the devil king back of the mountains. They're demons. I don't want them being PG-13 characters, Peter. I don't want your full CGI look. For what? Yeah. You have to tell Peter, I don't want digital cameras. I don't want your Hobbit look. And I don't want you relying on full CGI for the war and everything. Otherwise, you're going to get that war and not like it, like the Hobbit. That looks very computer. I don't like that look, Peter. I want it to look more like Helm's Deep. That's why you have to get the film IMAX cameras. And you rely heavily on practical effects, and you mix it with a lot of your visual effects, and the movie ends up being amazing. Samsara? Go watch the Hobbit movies and you compare Lord of the Rings. I don't like that computer look for the Hobbit, like for Lake Town. Lake Town looked beautiful because they applied so much CGI. It looks so computery. The Azog and the Orcs look too computery. I don't like that look, Peter. I want the actors wearing the mask and the costume like that when I showed you. Because that's just more work for the team. I know, Peter, but you're gonna get a better movie. I don't want Peter. Ivan, CGI is where it's at. I'm like, Peter, I don't want full on CGI Erethat. It'll be scary, but it'll look a bit computery because it's full CGI. And the actors have to imagine what he looks like because, yeah. Whereas if the demonic characters wear the mask and the costume, you're going to get better acting from the actors because the actors can actually see they're looking at the demonic characters wearing the costume and the mask, and you get better acting from them. I know what I'm doing. Samsara? Yeah. Yeah. So Peter will tell me, Ivan, don't let the crewman dupe you. Yeah, Ivan, seriously, man, if the crewman asks for money, you have to be strict and say, no, man, we can't afford to pay them more than this, man. Yeah, I know, Peter, you're right. No, Ivan, seriously, man, if they want more money, you gotta be strict and say no. Like, you can't afford to pay them that, Ivan. You gotta watch it for the budget. Yeah, you don't want to drain the budget. You don't want to drain the salary budget. Yeah. You might tell him, look, guys, Ivan put $400 of his own money into the movie to make sure he pays you guys well. If you get greedy and you want 200K, we can't afford to pay you that. You're gonna drain the salary budget. Yeah, you're gonna drain the whole budget. Me paying them 150K, the whole thing's getting drained. Once I start paying all the crewmen, second year, third year, fourth year, watch the whole salary budget gets drained. The actors, Peter's salary, the whole thing gets drained. I have maybe like 15 million, 10 million left over in the budget, 20 million left over in the budget. The whole thing gets drained. Yeah. So Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. So VJ's not the lead of the movie? No, for Xanus, VJ's not the lead of the movie. She's a supporting character, but she's not the lead. I'm playing the lead. Xanus is the only movie whereby I'm playing the lead and VJ's not the lead. VJ's a supporting character. Lithia is a major character, but she's not the lead. She's a supporting character, obviously. But she's not the... VJ will not be the lead of the movie. She's a supporting character. Yeah. Will you and Peter add things in the movie? Of course we will. I'm going to add maybe a good... I'm going to make maybe a good 25-30% changes in the book. I'm going to cut some scenes out, obviously, and add some scenes and change some of the scenes, change some of the dialogue. I'm going to follow the DNA of the story. That way it's faithful to the book. I want to be as faithful as I can to the book. I don't... Peter, man, I know we're going to make changes and all stuff to the movie, but I don't want you doing drastic changes. I want us to be as faithful as we can to the book. Okay, Ivan. Because for Lord of the Rings, you made a lot of changes. The themes in the movies were faithful to the book, obviously, but Peter Jackson made a lot of changes to the movie compared to the book, man. When you read the book, man, the book is very different from the movie. I remember I started reading Lord of the Rings. And I'm like, holy shit, this is so different from the movie, man. Like, Peter Jackson cut a lot of things. Yeah, he cut a lot of things. Yeah, I had to, man. Lord of the Rings is so fucking long, and J.R.R. Tolkien spends pages describing so much things. I have to cut a bunch of stuff on Ivan. Which for my book, it's easier to follow. Yeah, Ivan, your book is much easier to follow than Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is fucking crazy to follow, man. J.R.R. Tolkien has like so many things going on every page. That's crazy. Peter has to cut out a lot of stuff. Peter only followed maybe like 25% of the book. And everything else he cut out, man. Yeah, when you read the book, man. I read to you the first half of Fellowship of the Ring. You guys now see how different it is from the movie, man. It's different, yeah. It's a lot different, yeah. Yeah. That's why all the Hollywood actors are gonna envy the Xanus stars. Fuck, man, you're lucky, man. You have to be part of that story. Yeah, I heard the budget is $1.8 million. Yeah, it's a $1.8 million budget. And like Ivan showed us the demonic characters are fucking devils, man. And I heard he's putting $1 billion towards special effects. $1 billion? Yeah, man. Like, we're fighting all these devils and we're gonna be legends. Fuck, man, you're lucky, man. I wish I could be part of that movie. Yeah, all the Hollywood actors are envious of the Xanus stars. It's crazy. Because they're a part of that journey with me and VJ and Peter and all them. Our movie's the main event, and they're all left behind Hollywood with their movies being the side attention. Yeah, it's actually funny. It's funny, man, yeah. It's funny, them, son. It's funny, yeah. That's why Xanus be a masterpiece, guys. A masterpiece, yeah, man. Yeah. Alright, if you have some balls to say Xanus who burned all the rings, read my book and you'll see what I mean, man. My book is Burned All the Rings, man. I read Lord of the Rings books. They're good. It's a good book. It's a masterpiece, but it's a bit boring for me personally. And all you Lord of the Rings fans know what I'm talking about. Now, even though Lord of the Rings is a masterpiece, man, Ivan's right. It is a bit boring in some sections. Yeah, man. It's a bit of a boring trilogy. Whereas my book is not a little boring. It's interesting, man. You read every chapter and it's a page turner and you're hooked. And it's an amazing story. I was gifted. God gave me the gift. Gave me the heavenly gift, obviously. Even Vijay will be shocked. Ivan, did you really write that book on your own? I'm like, yeah, I did. Holy shit, I enjoyed your book, Ivan. This is the best novel I ever read in my life. I know, Vijay. Best novel I ever read in my life. It's a masterpiece. You know. Yeah, if you thought Carl Urban destroyed the role of Amber in Lord of the Rings, he's gonna work much harder for me. Yeah, I don't worry about it. I'm gonna work much harder for you, man. For Lord of the Rings, I made shitty money. You signed me to a master. So yeah, Carl Urban signed like his 14 million deal in his own money. Because he lives in New Zealand, Carl Urban. So 4.2, he's getting paid his hour. It was 4.2 for his base. 6 million of the back end. That's like 10, that's 10.2. Then he's making his, I don't know, million six for the game. That's already 11.8. And he's getting his like, I don't know, his like 300K for the merch. That's like 12 million. 12 million in Canadian money, New Zealand money is like a 16 million deal. So Carl Urban's walking away like 8 million in his bank. He's on a massive contract. Yeah. Carl Urban signed about 12 million deal in Canadian money. So yeah, he signed a 15 million deal in his New Zealand money. He signed a massive. A-listers make that in Hollywood, man. 15 million after taxes is what? 8.6. Yeah, 8.6, obviously. You're 8. 16 million after taxes, I think 9 million. So 15 is 8.6. Or 8. Yeah, Carl Urban's walking away like 7+ million in his bank after taxes. It's a fat fucking paycheck. That's why he'll work hard for me. He'll destroy the role of Cornelius. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna work much harder for you, man. You signed me to a massive deal. I'm making my millions. Lord of the Rings, I made like 100K. Yeah, and you worked hard for Peter. Carl Urban probably made his like 80 grand, 120K for Lord of the Rings. Around there, he made. If those other main stars, made 250K, Carl Urban probably made his 100K, 80K for Lord of the Rings. He got shitty money. He still worked hard for Peter. Well, you don't imagine how hard he's gonna work for me. He's getting paid, man. He signed a massive deal. Getting paid to work hard for me. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, fuck all. I'm gonna work much harder for you. He'll tell me that, Carl Urban. Yeah, he works harder for me. He destroys the role of Cornelius, the captain of the blacksmiths. Yeah. Yeah, sick movie. Yeah. I'm sorry, huh? Yeah. And once I saw the stars, Peter was like, holy shit, Ivan. Ivan, all your major actors are signed like massive deals, Ivan, like 12 million, 11, $10 million deals, $20 million deals, $19 million deals, $25 million deals, $28 million deals. All your actors signed massive contracts. Ivan, Hollywood can't afford this, Ivan. I know, Peter. Ivan, your company blows out of water. Like, by the way, these actors made nothing, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ivan, you can only imagine how hard they're going to work for you, man, because they're all getting paid. Yeah, Peter, they're all getting paid. They're going to work really hard for you, man. It'll be less stressing for Peter to get better acting out of them, because he knows I paid them a lot of money. He knows we paid them a lot of money, and what? They're going to work harder for Peter and get him all Toro. Samsara? Yeah. They're going to work harder for Peter and get him all Toro. Yeah. Yeah, man, what's up, guys? Yeah. So imagine you have a scene. I won't spoil the story. You have Tacitonius and Tactius. They're walking, and you have all the demon wolves staring at them, and they're all like devils and like laughing and everything. Yeah, they're like psychotic devils looking at a masterpiece. I'm looking at a masterpiece for the captured scene in Volume 2. Yeah, I'm looking at an amazing movie, Ivan. And all those demon wolves look like that. They're staring at them and laughing at them and all that stuff. Yeah. Looking at our masterpiece, this is a powerful story. I know, Peter. This is Lord of the Rings. I know, Peter. It's Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I'm going to show Peter Prince of Egypt. I'm going to show you Prince of Egypt again before I shut his camera off here. Yeah. Show Peter this what he knows for the Exodus of Saphius. So imagine you have an Exodus of Saphius, 5,000 people journeying through the mountains. You know what I'm saying? And you have Tactius in the front with his cousins. Some of his cousins are at the back. And the southers. And Eratan and his 20,000 army are approaching. That's all I'm going to say. You have the landmarks. I almost spoiled the story for you. You show Peter these clips the way he knows. Yeah. Please, Ivan, thank you. They're scared with torches. I'm like, yeah, Peter. Except it's not like this. Like it's not like Moses, but there's some similarities, obviously. Peter, I'm looking at a masterpiece. I know, Peter. You give Peter ideas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're scared with torches? Please, Ivan, thank you. You gave me some ideas. Yeah, Peter. You know what I'm saying? Think some of that for me. Think some of that for me and like Cassius. I'm in the front, and like Cassius is like patting me on the back. On the back, yeah. You know what I'm saying? See, they're scared with torches? Yeah. See, this scene here. Show Peter this. Peter's I see what you're saying. So you want them journeying through the mountains and they're scared with torches, and the mosquitoes bite them in the mountains, and then the jaguars, and they journey through the caverns, and all the demon bats are sleeping in their eye. I'm like, yeah. He's like, holy shit, I'm looking at our maskers, Ivan. This is Lord of the Rings. Sorry, I know Peter's Lord of the Rings. Show Peter so he knows. See? Show Peter that clip and get him on tour for the mountains. And Peter Ivan, thank you, man. You gave me some. Peter Ivan, thank you. You gave me some good ideas. Yeah, Peter, I gave you some good ideas for the movie. And the movie ends up being a masterpiece. Ivan, this is a deep, powerful story, Ivan. This is better than Lord of the Rings, alright. No, it's better than Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Because for Lord of the Rings, we couldn't afford 5,000 extras. We only had like 200 extras. We couldn't afford it, but for your movie, we can afford 5,000 extras because I put like $45 million towards the budget for extras. It might take maybe 4 days to film the mountain scene, 5 days to film the mountain scene when he feasts. It costs me, what, like $4 million, $5 million. I can easily afford it. My budget's so big, yeah. I'm sorry. Here's Ivan. Thank you. I now understand what you want for the movie. Thank you, Ivan. You gave me some good ideas. Yeah, Peter, I gave you some good ideas. No, you helped Peter out. You helped get him all tore out. And Peter as well directing a masterpiece. I'm sorry. Or Mel Gibson. You show Mel Gibson this clip too. If Mel Gibson's chosen too. Mel said, Ivan, thank you. You gave me some ideas. Yeah, Mel. That way they know when they make an amazing movie. Because I'm creative. I'm very gifted, obviously. Yeah. That's why it's going to be a masterpiece, guys. You guys understand why my movie a masterpiece? Yeah, man. Who's Ivan? You're looking at a masterpiece, man. Like, they're all scared with torches and the demon bats live in there. And you have Eretaz's 20,000 army marching. You're looking at a masterpiece, Ivan. The world's going to fill for you guys, I know. Ivan, this is the best movie trilogy ever made, Ivan. No movie has ever been made on this scale, Ivan. I know, Peter. He's like, holy shit. I can't wait for this movie, Ivan. I know, Peter. I can't wait either. He's all excited for the movie. He comes blind by his greed. Peter. For the movie, yeah. Well, you have Peter do cameos if he wants. Peter, do you want to do a thing where you can do a cameo if you want for each of the movies if you want, Peter? Yeah, sure, I'll do a cameo. Yeah, Peter, you want to do a cameo? You can do a cameo if you want. But I'm not paying for it. I'm not paying you for it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do a cameo, and Peter ends up doing a cameo for each of the volumes too, like you did for Lord of the Rings. You can have your 7 team do cameos too if you want. But I'm not paying for it, guys, because I'm already paying enough money, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's why Xanus will be a masterpiece, guys. A masterpiece. Amazing story. It'll be a masterpiece. Yeah. Yeah. People tell me, Ivan, you chose the right cast, man. Ivan pictures Emo and Sue as Cassie's Ivan. He kind of looks like you. I can picture John Boyega as Asatonius Ivan, or Daniel Kaluuya. I can picture Ivan Joji as Papari Ivan. He has that Jesus disciple look, that Persian look. Yeah. All right, you chose the right cast. I can picture Nelvin as Mary. Real talking that. All right, you chose the right cast. Taki's the first. Edris Elba is your father. I can picture him as your father, Ivan. I know. Edris Elba is perfect for my father. He even kind of looks like me, yeah, with the long dreads. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, man. Some Sarah. That's why Xanus was a masterpiece. Yeah. Yeah, remember when you had that scene when Moses was walking and his brother Aaron pats him on the back? You know what I'm saying? You think something after me, and the... When you read the book, Tactius is with like Cassius and like Lithia and Eli and all them, and then Tacitonius and Job and all them, and Cornelius are at the back because they have to protect the people just in case. Obviously, that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to spoil the story for you. And yeah, and I'm in the front with Cassius, Yuma, and Sue. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, sick movie, man. Yeah. You have a huge excess of Saphius. You look at an amazing movie, yeah. Ivan, why is there an excess? I don't want to spoil the story for you. All I'm going to say is you have something called the landmarkings in my book with Eretanum. I don't want to spoil the story for you. Yeah, you'll find out what I mean when you read the book, obviously. I don't want to spoil the story for you. So, Sarah? Yeah, man. That's why Zane's will be a masterpiece. The best movie choice ever made, yeah, man. Yeah. I might have people help Peter and them choreograph the war. You can have war experts help Peter and get them all to choreograph the war. We get an amazing war, obviously. Or you don't need to have a war experts. Peter and Motor can easily come up with good ideas for the war, right? As when we write the script, me and Peter have to do some brainstorming for the war and all stuff. Like, hey, Peter, what are you thinking of for the war? And like what you know what I'm saying for the choreography of the war. You know how Helm's Deep, the choreography was amazing. You had the elves standing on the wall. They all had arrows. Yeah, you have to choreograph a good war, obviously. That way you have an amazing war for your movie, battle scenes for your movie. Because I gave Peter on the budget, looking at a war that'll blow Helm's Deep out of the water. People tell me, you think my Helm's Deep war was good and my war with Return was good? Nothing. Like, your war will blow it out of the water because you put hundreds of millions of dollars towards visual effects and VFX. Visual effects and special effects. That's we're looking at a sick war. Yeah, man. Does Xanus have a lot of battle scenes in the movie? Yeah. In Volume 1, there's one big war. Volume 2, there's the battle scene with Tacitonius and Cassius and all them. And you also have the crows. Meramis is archers and the crows. You also have the eagles versus the crows. Obviously, you have a few fighting scenes, obviously. And in Volume 3, you have the big battle in the caverns. Like Moria, except it's a bigger battle than that. And you have the big war in the end of Volume 3. A lot of action in the movie, obviously. When you read the book, obviously, right? Yeah. That's why Xanus will be a masterpiece. And Xanus will blow out of the water. You guys will see I'm really read my book. Anyways, here's where guys I talked for an hour and like 50-something minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed this show. Stay tuned. I'll make a video tomorrow after my shift at Denny's. Or I might make another video tonight. We'll see what happens. This is Vladimir. I'm signing out. Peace. Hope you guys enjoyed this show. Peace out, guys. Don't hate them, son. Peace. Hope you guys enjoyed this video I made for you.